Willow Creek was a town where everybody knew your name. It was a place full of friendly faces and warm greetings. Nestled in the heart of Willow Creek was Lily, a woman with a heart as big as the sky. Lily shared her cosy cottage with Max, a golden retriever with fur the colour of sunshine. Max was more than just a pet, he was Lily's best friend. They were two peas in a pod. Max followed Lily everywhere, his tail wagging like a metronome, keeping time with Lily's heart. Lily often said that Max had a sixth sense. He always seemed to know when she was feeling down or needed a furry cuddle. Max would shower her with wet kisses, chasing away any blues. Lily and Max lived a simple, quiet life. Their days were filled with the comforting routines of a small town. Morning walks along the babbling Willow Creek, afternoons spent reading by the window, and evenings by the fireplace with Max curled up at her feet. Their home was a haven of warmth and love, filled with the aroma of baking bread and the comforting sound of Max's gentle snores. Every corner held a memory. Every object whispered a story of their shared life. Lily would often tell Max stories, her voice soothing and melodic. Max, in turn, would listen with rapt attention, his head cocked to one side as if understanding every word. One evening, the wind began to howl. It rattled the windows of Lily's cottage like an unseen hand. Rain lashed against the roof, a steady drumming that grew more insistent by the minute. The storm raged through the night, casting an eerie glow on the walls of the cottage. Max, usually a sound sleeper, tossed and turned at the foot of Lily's bed. A low growl rumbled in his chest, his ears perked, his eyes reflecting the flickering light of the fire. Lily, sensing Max's unease, reached down to comfort him. She scratched behind his ears, whispering soothing words. But Max remained restless, his usually cheerful demeanour replaced by a growing anxiety. Max jumped down from the bed and began pacing. He whined, pawed at the door, then ran back to Lily, his whimpers laced with urgency. He nudged her hand with his nose, then darted back towards the door, looking back at Lily as if pleading for her to understand. Lily knew that look. It was the look Max got when he wanted her to follow him, a look that spoke of something important, something urgent. Trusting her instincts and her faithful companion, Lily grabbed her raincoat and followed Max out into the raging storm. The wind whipped at their faces, the rain stinging their eyes. But Max didn't hesitate. He plunged into the darkness, his wet fur gleaming in the occasional flash of lightning. Max led Lily through the maze of flooded streets, his pace never faltering. They arrived at the edge of town, near the old rickety bridge that spanned Willow Creek. The creek, usually a gentle flow, was now a raging torrent, its waters churning dangerously. Lily's heart sank as she heard a muffled cry for help. It was coming from the direction of the bridge. Max barked, a sharp, insistent sound that cut through the roar of the storm. He plunged ahead, disappearing into the darkness near the bridge. Lily followed the sound of Max's bark and found him by the edge of the creek. Old Mr. Thompson, who lived in the small cottage on the other side of the bridge, was lying injured on the bank. The bridge had partially collapsed, stranding him on the wrong side of the raging creek. The townspeople, alerted by Max's barking, arrived with ropes and a makeshift stretcher. They carefully brought Mr. Thompson back to safety. He was bruised and shaken but alive, thanks to Max's heroic actions. News of Max's bravery spread through Willow Creek like wildfire. He became a local hero, his story recounted with a mix of awe and gratitude. Lily, bursting with pride, received hugs and pats on the back from everyone. The storm passed, leaving behind a trail of fallen branches and a heartwarming story of courage and friendship. That night, curled up by the fire with Max by her side, Lily knew their bond wasn't just special, it was unbreakable, forged in love and tested by fire. Max, the hero of Willow Creek, rested his head on her lap, his tail thumping a happy rhythm against the floor.